Okay, so now I'm going to explain how to practice speaking at home with ChatGPT. So I have included this week, I have included a task, I've posted a task which goes around a reading and speaking activity that you will do with ChatGPT. How can you do that at home? This is what I am going to sample today, what I'm going to explain today, and I will do it myself here on the screen for you to see what I do and how you can do it. So allow me to share my screen. With this is the lesson plan that we have for this week. Okay, we come to this week, and you will see that I have posted three links. Let's go to the assignments, and the last assignment I have here is the speaking activity. Very nice. I open the speaking activity, which I think okay. Here, okay. So the speaking activity in the speaking activity, okay, is about you. Here you have the link to the text, which is this one. Is that it is a text written by Roald Dahl, but it has been simplified for a B2 students. It's on the web online. It's open. I simply have simply added the link for you to have access to it. So my intention is that if you can, please read the text before. Otherwise, you won't be able to speak with ChatGPT about it because ChatGPT will ask you questions about it. So read the text first, and then after that, this is where this video will be attached to the link here, but when I have done it, obviously. And those are the instructions that you have to paste on ChatGPT. Okay, I have ChatGPT here, and I am going to paste similar instructions about a different text. Okay, I post them. Okay. And then I come here to the bottom of the screen. The mic is only to dictate what you want to tell ChatGPT, but it will be transcribed. There won't be any voice chat. The voice chat comes here when you click on this audio wave icon. So I click on it. Okay, ChatGPT, when you're ready, can we start doing the activity?
Absolutely. Let's dive right in. So go ahead and start by giving me a quick summary of Just Good Friends, just a few sentences about what happens and who the main characters are.
Well, I'm sorry, Just Good Friends is about a guy who gets into a cafe, and the whole story is narrated by what at first, or someone who at first seems like a member of the staff in the cafe. So they make friends, and apparently they leave the cafe together, more or less. This is more or less the summary.
Perfect. That was a great start. Now let's move on to the next step. Which character did you find most interesting in the story and why? Feel free to explain your opinion and maybe give a little example from what happens in the story.
My favorite character is the narrator. Is the narrator. Uh, she, and I say she seems to be a waitress, and we can see that she very much likes this customer. So she approaches him, and then they go out together, and they spend the night together. But at the end, there is a twist in the tale, which I am not going to reveal because I don't want to spoil it in case any of the people who are listening wants to read. The story is really very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. And the language is very good.
That's a great answer. All right, let's go to the next part. Now, can you talk about one theme or main idea in the story, like friendship or misunderstanding or something else? And
Okay, okay, you will allow me, Chat GPT, you will allow me to interrupt here because this is just a sample for my students to do the same thing at home. My B2 students to do the same thing at home. So they will paste, okay, when they will paste the instructions that I have given them in the task, and they have to continue the task in this voice section with you in order to practice their English. Will you, after the activity, will you give them feedback on what mistakes they made and how they can improve those mistakes or what they should have said instead?
Absolutely, I can do that, so no worries at all. This is a perfect example, and once they finish the whole activity, I'll be more than happy to give them feedback. I'll let them know how clear their answers were, how their vocabulary and fluency came across, and one thing they did well, and one thing they could improve. So we'll handle it that way.
Okay, thank you. So, well, this is the activity that I said for, I'm talking to my students now with the instructions for ChatGPT. And this is the written instruction as to what or how you have to do this. But I thought it would be much better probably if I recorded myself doing it myself because you know exactly what I have done. You can see what I have done. So I hope that well, it's an interesting experience, an adventure at home. So try to do it all by yourselves, and then let me know um, how it played out. I hope that I'm sure that you will do very well. And then, as to you, thank you for your help, your assistance in this task that I have set my students, ChatGPT.
You're absolutely welcome. I'm glad I could help out and give them a little real-time example. I'm sure your students will have a lot of fun with this, and I'll be here to give them feedback at the end. So thanks for setting it up, and I hope they enjoy the activity.
Okay, thank you, and thank you, to my students. Thank you, and well, try your hand on it. I'm sure that you will do very well. Cheerio.